What's going on, gang? Welcome to today's video, and I'm glad that you're here. Today's topic, I think, will resonate with a lot of guys because it's something that I find myself in every so often, and that's a style rut. And here's what I mean, and let me know in the comments if you can relate to anything I'm about to say. Nothing in my closet works. I'm not excited about anything in my wardrobe. It's all the same stuff. There's no separation or style distinction because everything looks the same. Meaning that the same stuff that you wear to the office is the same stuff that you'd wear out on a date or even just hanging out with the guys. And yes, I do realize that we're just talking about clothes here, and in the grand scheme of things, that's not all that important. However, the clothes that we wear can help us to look better, to feel better about ourselves, to help us feel a little more confident, and also to let the world know who we are. So before I get into all of that and help you get out of your rut, if you're a returning viewer, comment below with the word legend so that I can see you. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's John, and once again, I'm glad you're here. Now, the very first thing I'd like you to do is to audit your closet. And I talk about this quite a bit in a bunch of different videos, and it's one of the very first things that we do in my one-on-one wardrobe coaching because it's important to clear out what doesn't work and what you don't wear. It's all clutter. So besides clearing out the stuff that you're not wearing, ask yourself why you're holding on to it, because you probably haven't worn that thing in like a year, so why are you hanging on to it? I mean, really ask yourself. Now, maybe it's because once you lose that 10 pounds, it'll fit again. Okay then, that's totally fair. Take all the stuff that doesn't fit you now, but will once you lose 10 pounds, and put it in a storage bin and put it under your bed or put it on a shelf in the garage or something. Because the point here is to be able to see what's left in your closet once you clear out the clutter so that you can actually see what you have. Then you can identify where any gaps might be in your wardrobe. Like, what do you have left? What do you still need? Does everything look the same? How are you doing on color? We'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so once you can finally see where the gaps are, you can go shopping with a plan. And that's the key here, is having a plan. So if you determine after auditing that you need a couple of more casual button-downs, go shopping for casual button-downs. Most of us just want to get in the store and get out because shopping for hours on end isn't really something that we like to do. So instead of going in without a plan and just buying a bunch of new clothes, go in with rules and intention of only looking at casual button-downs. So one thing I do want you to be aware of, though, when trying things on, is that stuff might not fit you perfectly. So hear me out on this. Clothing manufacturers make things to fit what that manufacturer determines to be the average body type, so they can sell as much as possible. And if you're lucky enough to match what they think is average, you hit the jackpot. But for the rest of us, we end up leaving the dressing room feeling worse than we did when we walked in. So rest assured, my friend, it is not your fault, so keep your chin up. Because if something almost fits, you can solve some minor fit issues by having a tailor make adjustments for you. Or you can try some made-to-measure places online, or you can hire like a stylist at Nordstrom to help you. The cool thing about having a stylist work with you is that they'll have you try stuff on that you might not otherwise try on. Maybe it's a color that you didn't think you would pull off, or a combination of pants and shoes that you didn't think would go together, but absolutely does. And that's what's so cool about today's sponsor, Menlo Club, is they have you take a style survey so they know what types of clothes to send you. It takes all the hassle out of going somewhere and shopping because they send you 2 to 3 items valued at over $150 in each package right to your door. They've got brands like 5'4", which is a contemporary fashion brand suited for a lot of different guys, New Republic, which is a premium footwear brand, Grand Running Club, which is all your athletic gear for your workouts, and Melrose Place, which is luxury essentials that don't cost luxury prices. You can pause or cancel anytime because there is no commitment, and every member can join their insider ambassador group and engage in the biggest men's fashion community in the US. So jump over to Menlo Club right now and get your first package, including a button-up shirt, a crewneck sweater, and denim jeans, $157 value, for only $39 when you use the code that I'll leave you down below. But don't wait, this offer ends December 10th, 2021. Next is to find some inspiration. Use technology to your advantage. Use like Pinterest or Google. I mean, even ask Google for chinos outfits for men over 40 and look at all the pictures. What do you like? What colors are you drawn to? What combinations can you see yourself wearing? Use Instagram and look at my page or other fashion dudes pages and see how they're putting things together. I would just try to avoid the young guys and the super trendy pages because all those fast-moving, trendy trends are kind of a waste of time in my opinion, especially in our older age bracket. Good-looking, sophisticated, well-fitting classics, those are going to be your best option. Okay, moving on to color. A great way to break out of any style rut is to introduce some new color. Now, I'm not suggesting that you need to run out and buy some orange pants, but try something that you don't already own that you're drawn to from the inspiration you just got from Google Images. Maybe you saw a green jacket or a really interesting combination of brown and green. If you're drawn to it and it looks cool to you, what's stopping you from doing it yourself? Colors change with the season, and this should also be reflected in your wardrobe as seasons change. So if you're watching this video in the late summer like it is right now, fall is coming, and that's a great time to start incorporating colors like dark burgundy, olive, and different tones of brown. And if you only have blue jeans, what's stopping you from getting a pair of jeans in tan, black, or even gray? And if you're not quite sure how you might pair up gray jeans, look at my other videos or use Google. Type in men's gray jeans outfits and go crazy. You can absolutely do this. Next, and this works when the weather starts to cool off, but use layers. Dressing in layers adds some depth and texture and more visual interest. Now, you don't have to do anything super crazy and wear anything really bulky and get overheated, but maybe try a Henley underneath a lightweight sweater with a denim jacket, or maybe with a simple suede jacket, or some type of bomber jacket. The colder it gets, the easier this will be because it's kind of second nature to want to stay warm and add another layer. But if you do it in a way that's just not throwing on some oversized hoodie, you'll break out of that style rut and also be viewed as more stylish. Okay, I've got 2 more coming right up for you, but if you could, please just take 1.5 seconds and hit that little like button because it helps these videos reach a lot more guys that might really need to see them. Okay, so coming in next is to take some risks. Maybe those orange pants I mentioned earlier is just what you need, and maybe you even have something in your closet right now that's a little bold and you never wear it. Maybe you need to challenge yourself. So here's the thing. Men are pretty competitive by nature, so set up a challenge for yourself to wear something bold and different every day for a week, or maybe just do it like once a week for 4 weeks. If you fail, you lost a challenge. And I don't think you want to lose this one, especially to yourself. Now, next is to make a plan and prepare your clothes. And here's what I mean. Each morning, you stand there looking at your closet wondering what the hell to wear. And if you're running late, this gets even crazier. So here's what you do. The night before, figure out the clothes you're going to wear the next day. Get the iron out if you have to, press your shirt, but just make sure everything is ready to go. Your mornings will go a lot smoother. And this is very minimal effort, gentlemen, but this effort causes you to be more intentional with what you select and what you wear. And that minor intentionality can be all you need to break out of your rut. So that's where I'm going to wrap this one up today. But before you go, please don't forget to comment with the word legend if you're a returning viewer, because I want to see you guys. And with that, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.